Died in your arms tonight, right?
I thought you was a good singer.
Yeah.
Here we go. Pete remix, Cardi P remix coming real soon.
I'm happy for you to sample that.
Let's go.
Cardi P and Jason Derulo.
Don't tempt me.
That's a combo.
Just the brick lads humble. And then one girl goes, "Oh, you're right, Joel." And then he goes, "Oh yeah, you're right." And they take a picture and he goes, "Oh, do you want a picture with Jackson?" And she goes, "No." So that's what it's like working with Jason.
Feel walking around
Your
with
self-esteem just gets turned down. Like therapy.
And I started doing it to her, but my finest hour was when I did it to her once. Instead of screaming, she went, "Mr. Lover Man."
That's fire. She passed the vibe check.
So if you're enjoying our content, hit that subscribe button now and be in with a chance to win a signed copy of our very own book, Happily Never After.
Hello and welcome to Therapy Crouch. I'm Peter Crouch, and this is, of course,
Avi Lancy.
yes.
Hello,
How you
boys.
doing?
Yeah,
Jack
what's up?
Jones, Joel Corry.
What's going
How are
on?
we?
Lovely
You
to
alright?
meet you guys.
I know.
Oh, good to
Well, I only watched you a couple of weeks ago at the Summertime Ball.
Ah, amazing. What did you think?
Fabulous.
Did you have a nice day?
Great day.
Oh, it's
I
cool.
take my kids. I saw you at the Jingle Bell Ball
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, we're big music fans in our house, so glad to have you on today,
Those events
guys.
are always so good. They're so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoying it. So you boys are absolutely flying, right, at the moment. Decided to collaborate again. New single.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about it?
This is our song tonight, and it's actually a song we've done with Jason Derulo as well.
Jason Derulo.
Basically, you know, we failed. We didn't get
Didn't
Jason
get
to
that
do it.
one.
We didn't.
What?
I get the impression he's got a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
with it.
Sometimes I just say that in my own head, just like in the day, just walk around.
Just to
It
motivate yourself.
It just stays in my head.
Maybe we can send him that. He might feel like obliged to put
feel
it back
better
on.
about it.
Yeah, because I've got a little vocal tag as well, though. What you go and do? And we thought it was going to be battle of the vocal
I need
tags.
to make-
Obviously,
I need to
you
make
need
a
your own.
vocal
What would
tag,
your
yeah.
one be? JC.
We can give you one. Ab can do one. No, she's. I don't know if you need anyone to collaborate with soon, but Ab's
your
a very
vocal
good
tag?
singer. She does shallow every time she gets pissed.
Oh my gosh, shallow.
Yeah.
Can you say pissed on the pod? Oh,
Yeah.
You can say
You can
piss,
say
you can
what-
say fuck.
Oh! I was doing my telephone voice for the first 3 minutes.
No, we
we're all
don't
good.
swear on this. I like to sing. I think I'm Lady Gaga after a few drinks, though, don't I?
Love the karaoke.
Yeah.
I'm-
I'm
Are you
my
good?
fan.
You're a good singer.
I wouldn't say I can sing, but I despise my voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it. I've got some because I grew up on R&B music. I just basically impersonate all like these crooners, and it don't really suit me. And so I could sing to get the job done.
Okay.
Like, and actually, the funny story. The first time I ever sang, I used to play the guitar, like doing session playing. So like when you see
Yeah.
pop stars, whatever, they got bands. I used to do that
Oh,
when I
cool.
first to pay the bills. And I was doing some guitar work for Tinchy Strider,
Oh, God.
and Amel from the Sugar Babes didn't turn up for whatever we were doing, so he needed someone to sing, and on the spot I had to sing I Got a Feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight's gonna be a good night, while playing the guitar, which any guitarist singer people know that takes some practice to sing and play at the same time, so it was absolutely shocking, but I didn't last on the Tinchy gig after that one.
no.
No, really? No, to be fair, no, Ab's good. She can sing. She's
What about you?
good. She's
You
good.
did like a bit
no,
of
I'm
karaoke?
useless. Yeah, so obviously it's Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. And
Yeah,
the
I mean, that
Shallow
song's
tune,
hard
right?
to sing.
So yeah, but we've obviously done it together. Ab, fantastic, right? Me, she's given up with me. She gets someone else to do
No,
it
but
with her.
the voice comes when I've had a few drinks. I'm like,
It
amazing.
just comes.
It's like I can speak French when I'm drunk as
Oh
well.
my gosh.
But when I'm sober,
Yeah, you do.
I
You're
can't.
fluent in
yeah,
French
fluent.
when you're drunk.
I can't remember. Like
jokes,
normally,
isn't
I can't remember anything. but it just comes out to you. And
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
I
want.
feel like we need to give you some drinks so we can
where's
see
the-
if there's
where's the
a future
tequila?
collab on the line right now. Because me and Joel, we're on it. Like, what, you got talent, yeah? Let's go.
We'll do a little sesh one day.
I love it.
Get it in.
Yeah. No, this is actually the second time we've collaborated.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we're
so-
excited to be back in the
Yeah.
driver's seat together.
Isn't it? Right. So we have a thing on this podcast called like the weekly whine, right? Where we get things off our chest about like something that pisses us off with each other. you've collaborated together, right? Is there anything you go like, or did you get back late at something? You know, what is there one little thing that just annoys you? A little thing, doesn't have to be big. I don't want to break this relationship up.
No, it's a testament to the relationship. Isn't
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Must be one little thing.
There's loads you could say about me. I know there are things that are bad about me. I said to Tiny Temper, we are running into him at the airport at the lounge, and he goes, T. He calls me, I'm Tim's. Everyone calls me Tim's. Yeah. He's like, you ain't text me back. And I had a moment where I could, you got that moment where you're either like,
lie or
you go, yeah, bruv, I've just been busy. I said, you know what, bruv, I'm sorry, innit? I'm just terrible. I need to get back to you. But it's a testament to our relationship that you can call me out on it.
Nice,
That's good.
So Joe,
He's a slow reply sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah!
I know he's a busy guy.
No, that's because he's a nice guy.
I'm one of those people though. I reply immediately. I just have I can't leave people hanging. Like,
yeah, so I'm not very good at that. Like, I don't really like having a phone.
The only person you call is me.
I don't even pick up
And golf.
to anyone.
I've
Golf group.
gone
I don't
full
like
dumb
phone
phone on
calls.
mine. I've gone dumb phone now. Do you know what that is?
No.
Have you done? It's basically where you simplify your phone so there's nothing
Oh my
on
God,
it.
I need to-
Oh,
Well,
that's
I-
nice.
Mine is a bit of a dumb phone. I've got no apps.
That's excellent.
Yeah,
good.
because I don't know my Apple ID. So
Oh,
I
okay,
can't.
so-
I can't get in
She
there.
actually hasn't got any apps.
Download anything.
Can't actually get any apps.
To be
So
fair.
like all my apps are on Pete's phone. I'm like sending pictures. Can I just put a filter on this and do that on your phone? Then you send it
Yeah, you
back.
do, yeah, I get them all, yeah.
I am useless.
Yeah.
Like phones break when I touch them.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
Got some audience wines if you
Are
don't
we meant to
mind
give
helping.
ironic or like real advice?
Real advice.
Real advice.
Serious
This is
advice.
a serious thing.
Serious thing. Hi guys, still loving the podcast, listening, laughing and comparing. After the conversation about the word tits, I wanted to write in and tell you what Jeff calls them. Oh my God, are we doing this one
Who's
really?
Jeff? Oh, my dad's called Jeff.
Oh, shout out to Jeff.
We can't read that one, surely.
Is it too rude, Ross?
Yeah, well, I'll skip that one.
I got to hear it now.
Oh, yeah, okay, do you want to hear it?
Yeah,
no,
just
all
cut it
no
out.
worries. After the conversation about the word tits, did we have a conversation about tits? Yeah. Oh, he's a
calling
tit.
someone a
Yeah,
tit.
sorry.
It's a good word, nah.
It is a good word. You know, like say he's a tit.
He's a tip.
Yeah. I wanted to write in and tell you what Jeff calls them, Sonia's. Means tits. When we go anywhere as a bikini babe, it's constant secret language of nice Sonias. His secret is out now. Everyone will know what him and his mates and me sometimes are talking about. That's Ellie and Jeff. Warblington. I
haven't heard of that.
I'm not going to use that.
Sonia's.
Yeah.
What Sonia are they referring to?
I think
Like,
Sonia
who's
Jackson.
the famous
Sonia
one?
Jackson.
I think it's a pair of Sonias.
Oh, very good.
God, I just didn't even get that.
I didn't even
That's
get
one
that.
bit.
Sonia. Look, Sonia.
That's it,
Is it
Sonia.
Sonia?
I still don't get it.
Look like the tit Sonia. Tit Sonia.
Content. Love that.
Look at the tit, Sonia.
Oh, okay.
Tit Sonia. Sonia.
Sonia's.
Love that.
All right. Don't actually have to have a comment on that. I just thought we'd read it anyway.
That's quite funny though.
All right. Firstly, I just want to say to Poddy's class, almost as good as the other, which shall remain nameless, which also involves Cardi P. Now, these are calling me Cardi P. I often wear a cardigan.
Loves the Cardi.
And my name's Peter, obviously. So they started calling me Cardi P.
Cardi P. We need to hear some bars from you, bro.
Your audience are so witty.
Jump on
They are.
the next track.
They are.
So witty.
There's a lot going on. All right, let's help these out. Me and the wife watch every week. I've never messaged into anything in my life, but felt this thank you was necessary, including us to Shabba. You can explain Shabba. Has brought a lot of fun over the summer of abysmal weather. My wife doesn't feel safe in her home house anymore because I'm like an attack dog. I've somehow managed to train my 3-year-old without any effort to tear arse around the house on a single word command, hunting for his mum like a bloody hound. On sight, he shouts Shabba, while simultaneously shoving his finger up.
Basically,
You better just explain first.
so someone wrote in, a lady, a wife, who was so pissed off with her husband because every time she walked up the stairs or walked past him, he would get a finger and go like that up her bum and go, Shabba. To the point where she felt unsafe in her own home, like squeezing her bum every
She's
time she
clenched
walked past him.
all the time.
Stressed to death, tension. But everyone's doing it now.
Yeah, it's
And
so-
even this listener's little boy is doing it to his own mommy.
And I started doing it to her, and my finest hour was when I did it to her once. Instead of screaming, she went, "Mr. Lover Man."
That's fire. She passed the vibe check.
Okay, so that's the explanation, right? On site, he screams "shabba" while simultaneously shoving his finger, obviously, where we said, then finding the scream and laughing hilarious. I can only think that the surprise and laughter he receives from doing it the first time in a day is why he's so obsessed with the game. I've had to have a word, though, because after 7, 8 and 9, it gets very old quickly. This lad was born at 29 weeks. Just said.
God, what a miracle.
We welcome the shabba then.
Yeah. Your thoughts on shabbering? Are you?
It reminds me of, I don't do poke in the bum. I'd call it credit card.
Like that?
You go that, you put your thing that, like the top bit.
Oh, no,
yeah, you go credit card in.
Oh, the credit card, nice. Oh, nice.
Oh, credit card.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Quite like that.
What about you, Joel?
I don't think I've got an opinion on shabba.
No.
What about credit card?
Try it and see how you get on. I'll let us know.
See how we get on. All right.
Shabba.
Shabba.
Have you done that on TikTok and that?
No.
The shabbering.
We've done it.
We should
No.
try and make
We've
that a
done a
trend.
live shabba.
We
No
should.
one's safe. Live shab.
Maybe be careful on the way out, mate. I need to tell you how Grow Up has changed my life. We do need to explain this one as well. One of the best comebacks we feel of all time, right, is Grow Up, right? If you're going mad at your missus or something, she just goes, "Oh, grow up." Just shot down. You can't come back from it. Like, it's a killer, right?
It's
the end, it's true, it's true.
I've never actually said to someone grow up.
No, it's a real killer.
Yeah. At what age do you get to say grow up? Do you reckon?
I don't think you say to kids.
Yeah,
It's
no,
gotta
but
be
no,
an
as
adult.
in as a person, like, do you have to hit a certain threshold before you go grow up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You do. I think.
Maybe,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, like an 18-year-old couldn't start telling him to grow up.
No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
Grow
I
up,
think
mum. Actually, it works. You know.
It does work. It does work. It works in any walk of life. It works, honestly.
I'm not going to unleash that on my child. My daughter's already told me I'm grounded and that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She said, "Dad, you're grounded."
Right.
So cute.
But next time Jason Derulo's messing about, I mean, just grow up, Jason.
Let me go take it that one, bro.
He might like it. You never
He might
know.
like
it. It's like, wow.
All right, well, let's grow up anyway. This person saying, I use the phrase daily when it's not necessarily needed or relevant. However, it was today. I had a particularly stressful day. Hadn't had the chance to eat, so at 9:30 p.m, I ordered a cheeky Mackey's. I live on a walkway with a car park either side, and when the Uber drivers come, they tend to send a message that they've arrived and proceed to ring you. So I'll go out, collect the food, even though the instructions on the app are to meet me at the door. Normally, I refuse to go out, but I was so hungry. I did, because I just wanted my Big Mac and fries. I was a hangry girl, would do just about anything. So I went out with a face like thunder. He started apologising profusely and said I couldn't come into your door. Wait for it, because I'm scared of the dark.
Oh, God.
What the actual fuck? Anyway, you guessed it. I stared at him for a moment and said, "Oh, grow up."
He deserved it, though, innit? No, he gave her an admission of intimacy as well, innit?
Yeah,
He's like, I'm scared of the dark. And then,
I don't like the dark. I wouldn't walk out in the street in the dark, though.
yeah, true.
I don't like it.
But if it was your job to deliver things, you just have to grow up.
That's a valid point.
Yeah.
What are you guys up to at the moment? Obviously, you're promoting the tune at the moment, the track at the moment. But are you DJing all around the world? I suppose.
Touring really like crazy at the moment. It's like July, it's like peak summer. I've got residency in Ibiza, so I live out there for the summer. And,
Where's the residency?
Ibiza Rocks every Wednesday.
Okay,
We're
nice.
plugged there. So if
Yeah,
you come
nice,
to Ibiza,
nice.
come and see us on a Wednesday.
Come on.
Yeah, outside of that, loads of festivals, playing Tomorrowland this weekend, which I'm buzzing for.
Oh, that'd be good.
And you're doing the same, right? You're all over the place.
Yeah, it's just summer for DJs. We kind of stay on tour. Like, I think next week I go to Japan for like 24 hours. And then I hop to Cardiff quickly.
God. Japan
to
Cardiff.
Cardiff.
Wow.
Look, everyone says that. You see, you ain't got no national pride. You see that? Cardiff, amazing.
I love Cardiff. I'm a big fan of it. It's just a weird kind of route.
It's not like quite London to Ibiza.
Yeah, it's like Japan to Cardiff.
That's a song.
Just didn't see that coming. Surely there was somewhere in between.
Yeah. Just plot off. I know. I think I do Fuji Rocks Festival, which is outside Mount Fuji. And then, because of the time zone, you have to get back very quickly. So it's going to be fun.
back.
This is his life is like that as well.
The routing can be all over the place sometimes, just the way it falls into place. But that's just part of it. Yeah.
Do you know
That's
what
my
I
whine
find-
about Joel.
That's
His
here we go.
impenetrable positiveness. And I actually, when we first met, I found it hard to read because like you'd be doing a song together and you'd think he liked it, but he's being well positive, and then at the end he hated it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that was
Look
tricky.
at everything.
Now
Glass
I'm
half
used to
full.
it now. Yeah.
That was like we went on holiday recently. Someone said that to me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good way to be. Like the
Yeah.
girl behind reception, we've had it out on this podcast before. She said to me,
Oh, shut up about this.
"Are you from the island?" She was from that
He
neck
was
of the woods, right?
basically
Where was
flirting with the
babe,
girl
where was
behind
she
the
from? Where was she from though?
She was from Guam.
Guam, like Fiji places. Anyway, she said to me, "You from the islands?" And I said no. And she said, "You got island energy." I know you can all feel that behind the camera as well.
No,
That's what I've got. She said it. You've got it anyway. That's what I'm saying.
He has it, it is. Not just the tan.
I'm definitely more glass half empty.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But,
But I'm a worrier. Not in like a negative way.
You are a worrier,
I'm
yeah.
just a bit of a worrier.
Does that compliment when you're...
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like full on, and I'm like, it's okay. It'll be fine.
He's trying to be as quite chilled though.
That's the truth. That's what happens.
Yeah.
What I've always wanted to ask, like, how did it all start for you? Like, how do you get into it? Because there's plenty of people like DJ want to make music.
Yeah.
How does it?
I feel
What,
like
what
me
was
and
the
you had,
moment?
Like, totally different background. You
Oh,
started
completely different.
Yours is so.
The only thing that's similar is we were late bloomers. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we're similar age, whereas obviously some people get going in their early 20s. Do you know what I mean? And I think we'll come back to this, but I think that's why we work well together, but also because we're kind of like stable in it, because you can kind of go off the rails. But because we started experiencing success in our late 20s, you've kind of done a few things, had a lot of knockbacks and stuff like that. So when it comes, you go
take
for
it
it.
seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be hard, like staying under control in that environment, though, like in a party environment. Is everyone trying to drag you out after every gig,
That's
or do you
definitely
go? Do you go
no,
home?
that's definitely part of it. Is like when you're going to DJ somewhere, like you are the party. Do you know what I mean? Like, so every
Everyone
promoter
looks
that
at you
books
to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, they want you to go to the afters, or they want you to drink with them and party with them, and you got to kind of play up to that a little bit. But at the same time, you got to kind of make like the right decisions.
Like shots like that.
Mate, yeah.
You guys must be professional at that one. Like, pretending you've got a bev.
Yeah, do you know what? It's
not.
just it comes down to the travel schedule, like because what people don't realize is like you might be there to DJ that night, but then you've got to catch a flight in 3 hours time and do it same thing again the next night, probably in a different time zone.
Yeah.
And you can't sustain that if you're partying every night. So
Yeah, exactly right. You got to pick your moments.
Yeah, pick your moments. Yeah, exactly.
But also, I think like there's a hedonistic side to DJing, but there's also if you go to Ibiza and that, it's actually a lot of association with wellness as well.
Yeah.
So there's other sides to it, and I think especially with all the people that have unfortunately lost their lives to this business, it's like there's more and more impetus to look after yourself, which I think people understand. But there is pressure. I really struggled with it at the beginning because I'm not a raver,
Right.
like at all. I came up learning classical guitar,
Oh wow.
and then writing songs and producing music was the next step for me. You know what I'm saying? So I got into dance music via a production background rather than like going out and wanting to make
That's
the
where
music
we
that was
differ,
being
'cause I
played.
started as a DJ before going into production and music. So I came up being a resident DJ since I was like 16, 17, playing in clubs like 4 or 5 times a week.
Right.
And then got into the production later, whereas Jax came up through more of a musical background and then started doing the DJing afterwards. So that's where we differ.
So how does it work in this? Sorry.
Hang on.
So how does it work in the studio when you're together? Who does what?
Well, Joe tells you if people are going to play it.
Really?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
good on that? Do you feel like you know what people want and what they want to listen
I
to?
think that probably just comes from like literally DJing in clubs for the last 20 plus years of my life consistently,
reactions.
and like working a dance floor and doing that like night after night after night for so long that probably that's given me like that experience has given me the ear for what's gonna translate on a dance floor and what people are gonna love.
There was one period where I swear it was like felt like you were just all over the top 10, right? It was like
Yeah, it was mad. Like I had my first hit was in 2019 with a track called Sorry, which is a cover of an old school garage record, like my favorite garage record ever. And that was like the start of like a big run. Yeah.
I used to love it. I was in garage.
Yeah, so that's how I started garage music.
We didn't have garage in
So
Liverpool.
did you play
Yeah,
garage?
he was like Scout.
Yeah, I started as a garage
Did
DJ.
you?
Yeah, like on my
Jeez, no way.
in my bedroom on my turntables,
Really?
going to the vinyl shop every week.
EZ and
EZ's
really?
I literally played him at a festival
No
the other
way.
day in Torquay.
He's such a good guy as well.
Yeah, he's a good
been
guy,
around.
man.
Yeah.
But he was like my DJ hero. It was EZ.
Yeah, well, like he was my hero.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
hero. Yeah, like Spoonie, them boys back in the day.
Yeah, that's how I started, man. So
way.
I covered that record like Sorry in 2019 and it became a big hit.
Yeah.
So it's special for me, that one, because of the background of it and
the
the roots
background of it,
tied to it.
But there's some great tunes in garage music, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I used to
Timeless
love it.
anthems.
I used to love it anyway.
It was a special
back in
era.
the- It was
and
really
I feel
good.
like the UK, it was such like garage is so special to the UK and so loved that it will always like if I'm doing a set in a club and I drop a little 30-minute garage section,
does
off.
go off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
Well, we had DJ Luck and MC Neat
Yeah.
played Crouch Fest with us, and they were great. We had a few. Who was the other ones that played?
Lisa Mafia?
Lisa Mafia, yeah.
It's fabulous.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love her,
Cool.
you know.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, man, it was great. Nostalgic.
Yeah.
I didn't know you came through like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still do it every now and then when you're playing?
100%, man. Yeah, I'm always gonna like have that inside me because that's my roots in music. So
Guys, if you're enjoying this top level, high quality content, then make sure you hit subscribe. What about best places to perform for you guys? Ibiza must be massive, but you know, Miami,
Ibiza
Vegas
for me is like the top. Yeah. I've been going to Ibiza every year since I was 18. I've got massive like love for the island. I've got residency there now, which is amazing, and I'll be there every year to the rest of my life, I reckon.
Yeah, special.
Mine's always my last place if I got. Do you know what I mean? Like but for me this year, we had some bad news that took us to Thailand because my wife's half Thai, and we were there because my mother-in-law was a bit poorly, and then I ended up playing during Songkran Festival, which is the water festival in Thailand. It's like their new year, and they have a festival there where they fire the water guns into the crowd.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen about that. Yeah.
And it was just unreal because it was something like 30,000 people. And then my whole family were there from Thailand.
Oh,
and they were
lovely.
all there. And it was just an amazing moment I'm half Chinese. So it's the closest I was getting to playing in Asia in that wave. My whole family there.
Yeah.
Just playing in front of them. That was a real buzz. I don't
Do
think
you
I'll
ever
forget
cry when you're up there, like like a pinch me moment, like when you've got this huge crowd in front of you and they're just going wild? You're like,
that. Yeah, I remember the first time I played Reading Festival after You Don't Know Me. My tune with Ray came out in 2017.
that's a tune.
And thank you. And it was the first time like I heard a crowd that loud singing the record back to me, and I was just blown away. I'll never forget that.
The Duke Dumont tune, like, that's a belter, right? No, that is a belter. Like I was
Been downhill since, to be honest with you.
No, but there must have been moments playing that, like where everyone's singing, you know, everyone's on it.
I think for that particular song, it was actually where I was at in my life at the time. I was because I was trying to figure out what I was doing next because I've been dropped by a record label previously and I was running out of money. I was just staying in we had this little room that my best mate was renting out to me, but not charging me rent, bless him. Shout out to Lucian. And then I was just making tunes in the back room. I'm just trying to figure out what to do next. And my manager, Dan, who's still with me now, was also managing Duke Dumont. So he knew I produced music. So he was like, oh, why don't you try and make some tracks? And the second track I made was The Idea for I Got You. And it was just made on the morning of my 25th birthday. And I just met my girlfriend, who's now my wife. And it was like a lovey-dovey record, you know what I mean? And I just sent it to Duke and the rest of the team, and it just went from there. And it ended up being nominated for a Grammy, Brit Awards, and it was #1 in the UK, and it was just a life-changing record. So for me, all of that around that tune is
Do you know what?
gonna hold a special place.
Was the video the guy with the goggles?
Yeah.
That was unbelievable. That wasn't it?
that's like a Simpsons moment, you know, when we're predicting the future.
Yeah. Well, honestly, like
We were like, we
because you
wanna go
felt like
there.
it was you. That's such a great idea to
it's
do
cool,
to
man.
do a video like that.
How does it work with the collabs then? Are you literally like phoning people up going, trying to do a song together?
Effectively.
DMs, man.
Yeah, the
DMs,
DMs.
getting
King.
numbers, yeah.
Really?
You should check, and just ring him trying to get older people, yeah.
So when
Don't
when
be DMing me now asking me to get on board.
Asking for that Mick Hucknall cover.
Exactly, yeah.
Money's a bit tight.
Yeah,
What was it called?
Money's too tight to mention.
Oh, that's the one.
Or I do any Mick Hucknall songs. Really.
You must get this question all the time. Anyone you're looking to that you would love to play with, to collaborate with?
What, like dream collab?
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran, man.
Really?
Yeah. Love it.
No
You
way.
did that remix for him.
Did a remix Bad Habits for him a couple of years ago, and we got in contact on that because he sent me a message to say thanks for it and said he like loved my record, like Bed and Head and Heart. So we've actually like met up, like things like Jingle Bell Ball and stuff. So we crossed paths there, and yeah, he's a great guy. So
I've written a song with him before.
Have you?
Years ago, like
did what with him,
13 years ago, Ed.
You wrote a song with me.
Oh,
wrote
right.
a song together because we got signed when my last record deal was on Atlantic, and we got signed at the same time. And we were doing some tracks because he was around the circuit at the time. Proper cool guy. I remember the day he played me his first album, the one with A-Team on it and all that. It was amazing. Yeah.
He wrote Peter's song for his 40th.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, mate. I've got it. Like, I did a
And
video
sang it
for
with
me.
he did it with Johnny, didn't he? From
He's
Snow
a
Patrol.
song machine, isn't he?
Oh,
Literally.
I've just said, can you do this song?
Yeah.
For
I'm
him?
best friends with
unreal.
his manager's
Yeah.
wife, basically.
Got ya.
So we know them a bit. And for Pete's 40th, he wrote you a...
Yeah.
A little song.
It wasn't for public consumption.
Probably be a number one.
It was a great song for me. You know, I've never shown it
that's
to
so
anyone, but
cute.
it was special, to be fair.
Who's your dream collab?
Mine, it kind of varies. Like at the moment, I'm really loving just the new artist space, like where you're meeting people that are just like hustling because it's kind of refreshing. There's when you like we're working with someone super big now with Jason Derulo on our new song, Quick Plug, and that's been amazing because it's like hearing someone that you've listened to for a long time. As you said, Jason Derulo, it's like it's a real crystal moment for you. But then there's something like when I worked with Ray on You Don't Know Me where they're fresh. So for me, it's like I'm working with someone called Sad Boy tomorrow. I'm doing some stuff. I've got a little tune with Kesha that I'm working on,
sick.
like something like so. It's, I kind of like mixing the two, like brand new people and then big ones.
And then big ones, yeah. Nice. What about inspirations? Like DJs or artists?
I'd say Jax is one of my inspirations. You know,
You're
like
my inspiration
'cause-
too. I always think about what you would do. What would you do
Oh yeah.
with your impenetrable positivity?
Yeah, like Calvin, of course.
Yeah.
David Guetta, Tiesto. Like these guys have like sustained. They've become legends and like had careers that span decades. Like reinventing themselves, staying relevant, having hits. It's a really hard thing to do.
Yeah.
So like I see that and I respect it so much because it's so difficult to kind of stay at the top and sustain that momentum. So
I don't think you're doing Bad Boys at
Yeah,
all.
I'm doing all
I
right.
think you're doing very
I
well.
call it trying to keep the shop open.
I went and saw Calvin at his show actually.
Oh, really?
A couple of weeks ago at his show and blown away by it.
Yeah, it's
just
amazing, yeah.
just like his set was like an hour and a half. And there was like every song I was like, oh my God, this tune. Oh my God, this tune. The catalogue is
Oh,
I like
crazy.
Diplo. I like Diplo.
Yeah,
Diplo's
Diplo's
dope.
good, yeah.
I like Diplo a lot.
He's sick.
I love.
Do you
his
say sick now?
courage.
Is that what kids say?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Get on
whatever.
up, getting down
He's
with the
very
kids,
good.
giving it sick.
Yeah.
Is that what we
You're a
say?
married mother with 4, babe.
I know. But I want to be cool
I'll be
and
saying
young.
sick.
You can still say sick.
I think sick's a good word.
Yeah, all right. I've never heard you use it.
I don't know why I said that.
Do we inspire that?
I
Yeah,
say
you
that
must
lot.
do.
He probably just got it off me. Yeah.
What was Jason Derulo like to work with? I've got to ask that question. Obviously, the new track tonight with Jason. How was it?
He's so fun, honestly. He's like, his energy and his aura. You know, when you're just around somebody like they are a superstar.
Yeah.
He's got that in buckets. You know, like obviously he sings, dances, and he's just like got that sort of superstar vibe about him. And we went out to Ibiza to film like a whole day of content for the record. It was so jokes in it. Like
He had us
obviously like a
running
TikTok-
around about Ibiza.
Yeah, he's like
Hey.
a TikTok king. So like content wise,
Always.
you said you saw that video earlier.
Yeah,
on,
I did. Yeah, when he paying the bill.
yeah.
It's good.
Oh, that's his idea. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, so he's always.
No, it's
thinking of-
hard though because he's so big and so famous. So when we did this little edit on the beach where Jason was like doing some content with the sea in the background, some fans started to come. They were playing the tune and like all the everyone's like, wow, yeah, and we're just there, yeah, cool, this is sick. They wandered up and everyone just walks past us, and then they go to Jason. And me and Joel are just there. And then I thought I had my comrade in rejection. Me and Joel just, we're just chilling. We're just the Brit lads, humble. And then one girl goes, "Oh, you're right, Joel." And then he goes, "Oh yeah, you're right." And they take a picture and he goes, "Oh, do you want a picture with Jax?" And she goes, "No." So that's what it's like working with
That's how I
Jason.
feel walking around
Your
with
self-esteem just gets like, just get turned down like therapy couch. You might restart that now, yeah.
We've done a few of those, to be honest. The best one was when the girl asked me, we were at the till, weren't we? And the girls asked me
God,
for
this is so
for an
embarrassing.
autograph. So I've gone, yeah, no worries. So I've given it like an autograph, whatever. And Abs totally oblivious.
No,
to
can I tell you the
what
story?
we're doing. No, because you'll lie. And, anyway, so she's got an ice cream. She's
You know the way
turned
they
around.
have the freezers at the till?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
took my lolly ice out and started eating it. And Pete, as the girl asked Pete for the autograph, she was scanning the lolly ice. And I said, I've got one too. And she went, oh God, I'll have
went,
your autograph then as well. And I was like, no, not an
She's
autograph.
going like, she meant the ice lolly, obviously, but she's going to, oh, you'll do yours as well. And I was going, if you don't ask her for hers, she goes mad.
I wanted to cry. She thought I meant the autograph and I meant I had an ice cream. And it was so embarrassing.
My days. Those moments are so funny.
Oh,
innit?
mate, it was really made my day.
We're the same in this relationship, innit?
I don't like that photographs and autograph thing. I literally dropped dead.
I mean, it's
just
like,
like, why
it's
do they
just
want
part of
my-
the service, innit? You're in the public eye, so I don't get asked enough to complain.
No, I don't either. But
I think
still,
the weirdest one, I was at one of those like trampoline things, you know, like Rush, yeah, and bouncing there with my daughter at toddler time, and they're playing like, I don't know, Prince of Egypt in the background, and then just some girl comes up to me who works there, and she's like, "Can I get a picture?" And I'm just there like, well, this is well embarrassing.
so cute.
The trampoline's behind you.
Trampoline, and then and the worst thing is we're still there. Obviously, my daughter's not leaving, so after I do it, I'm just back trampolining, and she's just chilling, and it's just a bit awkward.
All right, so we have a section here, the Agony Ab, we call it. Obviously, people writing with their issues and problems, and we usually don't really help them, but we try. You know what I mean? So if you'd like to give us a bit of help.
attempt.
Right, hi, Abbey and Pete, Joel and Jax. I just love your podcast. It makes me laugh out loud every week. My question is, we all have frenemies. How do you deal with them? I have one frenemy in my group who loves it when something goes wrong for me and seems to resent me when things are going well. I don't say much about my life as not to provoke an adverse reaction. My husband bought a new car recently and she looked furious and she thought it was for me, but relaxed more when she realised it was for my husband. She's in a position where she can have anything she wants.
Toxic.
But I get the feeling that if I do something, she has to do it better. Now it makes me feel awkward being around her, and I feel our friendship has changed from the fun-loving times we shared together over the years. Please advise me, anonymous.
I would just disconnect from that person completely, man. You've got to keep positivity around you. Like, that's not a friendship. No, you don't want to have that bad energy.
No.
I guess it's sad because they were obviously friends before. So you I don't know. It's obviously her friend's problem, and there's nothing you can do really to change about that. So if you bring it up as well, I don't think that's going to make a difference either, because it's kind of awkward as well. So
I think as you get older as well, your circle gets smaller. Like I think,
but you're not in school anymore
You're not
as well.
in
Do you know what I mean?
school.
You're not like, there's no convenience of seeing each other every day, so you have to make an effort.
yeah, and life's too short.
Yeah,
Life's too
I only
short.
want fabulous people in my life,
Yeah.
and people
Just
who are
want good
just
energy.
like big you up and love you, there for you, at ups and downs.
Yeah.
Fuck her off.
Yeah. Defo.
You know what? Like, it's a weird thing. Like, kind of jealousy. Like, well, obviously, you boys are very successful men, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you must have had friends that have become a little bit green-eyed, and you might have had to do that yourself.
yeah.
Has that happened to you?
territory.
Is that?
I think what you said about the small circle is definitely something that's happened in my life.
Yeah.
My circle is really, really small now. I'm talking about like a handful of people that are close to me, and that's who I talk to daily, and that's it. And I just think like those people are like people that I know got love for me, and it's just positive energy. And when I'm working, as hard as I'm working, that's what I need around me. Not like negativity or anyone wanting me to fail. You can't have that in your
I think
life.
family insulates you from that as well. Like, obviously, like your family that you build, because obviously this is well documented where people have the family that they're born into. Like, that can also be a bit strange for people, and I can relate to that, like, where you get success and it's not always like the honeymoon, the romance of like, oh look, we're all gonna come out of this together. It creates different energies for people.
Of course.
But whereas with the new family, say someone you decide to marry and your kids, you create an environment that I think, if done in the right way, kind of insulates you from all of that, because it's just that's your true
Definitely.
squad now. do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
That's
Yeah.
so true.
And that Robin Sharma said, surround yourself with people who you'd want to have 100 dinners with
Yeah.
or 100 nights out with. And I was like, oh my, that's like me and you. I don't even want to go for dinner if Pete's not with me. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
100,000 dinners,
100,000.
100,000 dinners.
Yeah,
And that'd be you for me.
Thank you, babe. Okay, all right. Another one here. Hi, guys. Cheers for the constantly hilarious episodes. In the words of Abbey, incredible. She likes to say incredible a lot. Which is
didn't know
positivity, right?
Yeah.
That's
Totally.
a good word. You say that.
Yeah. I didn't know I did until I did this podcast and
It's
someone sent me
glaring,
like a
innit?
thing
Yeah.
with 7 million incredibles. It's a
Anyway,
good word.
It's a good word. Yeah, it's positive. Anyway, I have a dilemma. I need your help. I've started dating someone I met via a dating app. She's great and we get on really well. She's a single mum to an 8-year-old boy. He's never met his dad. And he's warmed to me very quickly, which is obviously very nice. I myself don't have children, but I'm finding it really difficult how to be and I know how to act, especially when he's playing up, which is sadly rather a lot of the time. I'm not his dad, so I don't feel comfortable telling him off. Equally, I don't want to feel as if he can get away with murder around me. As I say, I really like her deep down, but I definitely don't agree with how much she lets her son walk all over her and get away with everything. No way.
It's intense, this one.
Yeah, it's not my place to tell anyone how to parent, but he runs riot, and it's hard to bite my tongue a lot of the time. Even little things, like he'll grab a can of Coke and she'll say, no, you can't have that. And he'll just run upstairs with it, and that's that.
How old is the kid? He hasn't said.
8.
Doesn't say.
8 years old.
Is this going to be a big obstacle to overcome? I know I can tell her my concerns, but I really don't want her to feel undermined, like I'm calling her a pushover. Any advice would be, well, incredible.
How long have they been together?
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't say
It's hard to
how
say,
long.
innit? Yeah.
That's a tough one.
I think it's always an issue knowing your place when you're with a new family. Do you know what I mean? A new relationship.
If they've been together a long time and they're having that conversation about him being like a stepdad kind of thing, or depending on what the relationship's like, it's a hard job. I had a stepdad, and he said it can go kind of. He was in my life from about 8, but it's like it can go either way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was like come out banging. Do you know what I mean? And it's like when you hear something, it's like my stepdad literally was amazing. Do you know what I mean? So it's such a challenge, and I respect all the guys out there that step into that role.
doing it.
Who
Tough
knows?
role.
Maybe that's why the kid's acting up, because he's like, who's this person around now?
Well, yeah, I just don't know. It's the age.
Yeah.
Like when they're babies, but
But they're aware, right? Because they're like, there's a new person in the house. You don't know how it's been set up, innit?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think he should pull her aside and go, look, let's call him John. John's playing up. Let's do this. Don't let him walk all over you.
Is John like a 2024 name for a kid?
the thing is, he's running, he's grabbing a
Shout out to
can.
Jude.
Yeah. What's the names now? Like
the-
trendy names.
See, the problem is
Babe.
Jude's most popular now.
Is it?
Right? Yeah.
Is
the
it?
boys,
Well,
yeah.
after
This year after
Bellingham.
Jude Bellingham, yeah.
Ours is Jack. We've got Jack.
I've
I've actually got a Johnny. But
A
it's not
Johnny.
John. Johnny and Jack.
Yeah, Johnny and Jack. Yeah,
Oh.
they're our boys.
It's, cute, man.
The J's.
Yeah,
Jays. The J squad, come on.
Yeah,
JC
right,
as
yeah.
well. JC.
JC, oh, amazing.
You're fitting good.
Oh,
Johnny's
bless him. I
in
hope he
drama
figures it
camp.
out.
He's
Yeah.
Flounder he's doing a thing
As
of
in
the
from
Little
Ariel.
Mermaid.
Is-
And
oh,
he's,
Little Mermaid,
he's
yeah.
Flounder.
Oh, amazing. How'd you be? Amazing.
Yeah,
That's so
I
cool.
don't know how you be
You don't know how
Flounder,
you be
but
Flounder.
I'll let you know.
He wanted to
in
be
a couple of
Ariel,
days.
but he's Flounder.
All right, guys, listen, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on. Really was. Good luck with the tune tonight.
Thank you.
Died in your arms tonight, right? I thought
you was a good
singer. Yeah.
Ah, here we go. Pete remix, Cardi P remix
like,
coming
listen,
real soon.
I'm happy for you to sample that.
Let's go.
the way you want.
Jason Derulo.
Don't tempt me,
That's
bro.
a combo.
It is.
That's a hit.
No, good luck, everyone. And listen, we want to come out and, we'd love to see one of your residencies or like
Yeah.
I would
one
love
of
to.
the DJ sets, whatever. We'd
Maybe
love
I'll
to
see
see.
Abbey for the summer.
that'll be
Yeah, we'd
sick.
love to see that. Yeah, so.
Most
But
definitely.
you said a Wednesday.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
frightens the life out of me. Being in like a rave on a Wednesday.
It's daytime though, so
Yeah.
it's like
Okay.
a daytime.
Be done by
so
9.
you can
Oh, we
chill.
like that one.
We like a
little
daytime.
Yeah,
Like a little
daytime.
date.
So do I.
Bed by
Daytime's the
10.
best.
They're the best.
In it,
Bosh.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thanks for coming on. It's been an absolute privilege and a pleasure to have
Thanks
you
for
on.
having
Thanks for
us.
having
Yeah.
us.
Good luck with
Yeah.
the tunes.
And everyone go listen to the song. It's out now.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys.